Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. Before we get started, I know that this angle is not the best. You really can't see me, but this is the best that I can come up with. Girl, I had to work with what I got, okay? Anyways, so yeah, it's gonna be chopped off a little bit. Girl, my head look a mess. Y'all see my hair? It's still not doing what it's supposed to do anyways. I'm not gonna complain. I don't like this color at all. I know it almost looks like the same color, but it's more of an orange now. I feel like before it was more of a red, like a light strawberry blonde. You know what I'm saying? But now it look more like orange. I'm just gonna let it grow back to black and then I'm gonna dye it again. Because this is not giving what it's supposed to give. I don't like it. So I'm kind of happy that my head a little chopped off so y'all can't see this mess on the top of my skull. It is what it is. One of y'all told me, y'all know I get real confused sometimes, especially when it's stuff that I don't really know what's going on. One of y'all were trying to break it down to me on what I needed to use in order to get my hair the color that I wanted. You mentioned something about T10. And then when I was online, I saw what you were talking about. And I was like, oh, okay, this is what they were talking about. So then it kind of started making sense. But at that point, girl, this was already on top of my head. And so I just left it alone. Girl, so this is a Real Housewives of Potomac. That's what I'm gonna call them. It's no shade. Dr. Wendy is my girl. You know, I still like Candace. Everybody is cool. The only one who can go is Giselle. It's something about that lady that make my spirit, girl. It's something about Giselle. That lady. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Come on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. So this is a Real Housewives of Potomac. They're in Austin. Girl, they in Austin, girl. They can I just want to complain just for like a couple of minutes. And I've said this and I'm gonna say it again. I live in Houston. Houston is one of the biggest cities in the country. I think the fourth largest in the country. Austin is a big city. Dallas, that's a big city. I just don't want to see the housewives travel to Austin and Dallas and Houston. Like, if you're gonna travel domestically, to me, it's gonna have to be like New York, Vegas, where it looks like you can give a little cute show, lights, camera, action. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, gambling, strippers, all that stuff. Girl, y'all done came down to Texas, and girl, the most I done seen y'all do is pretty much, girl, throw on cowboy boots, eat some ribs. Girl, what? And I keep telling y'all don't want to listen. If you looked in the background, nobody wears cowboy boots in the city. Girl. You can always tell the people that are visiting Texas because I think they've done a job of promoting Texas as cowboys and Indians and horses and hay. But when you look around, the only people that had on cowboy boots were the girls. Nobody else in the background had on cowboy boots because we don't dress like that. Girl. So I always know the people that are visiting. I always know the people that probably don't live in the city because again, nobody wears cowboy boots. Girl. Um, it is what it is. Either we're gonna watch the show or either we're not gonna watch the show. Because ain't nobody forcing me to watch this mess. It's a choice. So Wendy and Nneka, they're going back and forth. Listen to me about. I'm about to say something. I don't want y'all to think that because Wendy is my fave, that girl, what I'm saying, it just don't make sense. Listen to what I'm saying, okay? Because even my faves can get it too. I'm saying in this situation, listen to me and listen to me good. In this situation with the housewives, we have 8 housewives, okay? And we have 2 friends so far. We have Sharice, and then we have the girl that Wendy has introduced us to down to the bar in Baltimore. Remember her? The one I think that's going to get into a fight at the end of the season. Kiara, I can't remember her name. So we have 10 ladies. Okay? For the life of me, I don't understand why we are having a conversation about a woman that no one knows. Giselle was at the Sip and See, and she don't even remember LeBay or Levy, whatever her name is. eBay, I don't know that lady's name. So that lets you know that when it comes to this housewife equation, girl, she's really, girl, I almost said something. I'm going to leave it alone. But you have all these women. And then I think the thing that is mind boggling to me is that I see so many people online going up for LeBay. And it's like, no tea, no shade. I know you're not that simple minded to automatically just take the word of a complete stranger, a woman who you have never met. If that lady did an interview tomorrow, you wouldn't even know who she was. You wouldn't even recognize her voice. If anybody else did an interview on the cast, we know Karen's voice, we know Robin's, Giselle's, Wendy. We know these ladies, right? And so the simple fact that you're taking the word over a woman you don't know just because you hate Wendy is very weird to me. You can dislike Wendy all you want to. I don't give a damn if you like Wendy or not. But what I'm saying is to believe a complete stranger, because everything that Nneka is saying is through LeBay, eBay. Y'all don't think that's weird? I know you don't dislike someone that much. That's like somebody telling me something about what Kevin said. And me saying, well, girl, I believe Kevin. And then y'all ask me, have you ever met Kevin? No. Have you seen Kevin? No. So you don't know who Kevin is? No. But I believe him. That's literally what the viewers are doing when it comes to Lebe. I believe Lebe. Girl, do you know her? No. Have you talked to her? No. Have you seen her? No. Has she ever been on the show? No. Has she been mic'd up at all? No. Has she did interviews? No. Y'all don't think that's weird? Girl, in this housewife equation, girl, it's no disrespect to LeBay. Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, she's a non-motherfucking factor. She really is. And it just goes to show how much production plays a part in the bullshit, because we shouldn't even be having a conversation about someone who ain't even on the show, ain't never been on the show, ain't never been mic'd up, ain't signed no contract, ain't girl, nothing. So Wendy is literally beefing or having to defend herself because this lady, are y'all gonna bring her on the show? I could see if she was about to pop up from around the corner and be like, "What's up?" Now, what you said? Now, what you said, Wendy girl? We're not talking about eBay no more. No disrespect to her, but we're not talking about her no more. We're really not. It's a wrap. Don't bring that lady up no more on this TV show. At the end of the day, Wendy has never said she did not know that lady. I don't know what the hell y'all been watching. What Candace asked her the last episode was, "How old is LeBay?" And she said, "I don't know." And somehow y'all got that until, oh, she said she don't know LeBay. And even if she did say she didn't know that lady, and what's next? She ain't on the show. I don't know her. So what y'all gonna do next? You lying. You lying. You know LeBay. Bitch, you don't even know her. Girl. Giselle don't even know her. And she was in the same room with the lady. Girl. Anyways, Wendy says Nneka smokes crack. Okay, girl. I, I said, do you mean cocaine? You mean she snipped you? Girl. I said, girl, okay, now we're going into a lane that girl, okay. But at the end of the day, girl, it is what it is. Girl, you done got your ass on TV talking about this lady participates in witchcraft, which just like somebody said online the other day, you know Nneka is a bold-faced lie. Because the truth of the matter is, if Nneka really thought that Wendy's mother, girl, participated in witchcraft, you are not trying to make sure that you align yourself with these people. If anything, you're going to be trying to push yourself away. It's kind of like down to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. When that mess broke out about Erica Jane possibly knowing what was going on with Tom Girardi stealing this money, wasn't nobody trying to, girl, run to Erica's defense. Girl, the girl started backing away like, oh, girl, the girl said you stealing out here. They say you stealing money from widows, orphans, and burn victims. So if Nneka really thought that Wendy's mother was doing witchcraft, then why are you trying so hard to prove to people that Nneka is somehow, that LeBay is somehow tied to Wendy in her family? If anything, I would think that, girl, if you really thought that, you would be trying to say, girl, I don't even know Wendy, girl. I don't know her. I don't know her mama. I don't want nothing to do with that. Wendy walks up to Candace and tells her basically, because Candace started talking to Nneka. I didn't think there was a problem with what Wendy requested. If you want to be her friend, that's fine. If you want to get to know her on your own terms, that's fine. But girl, do not talk about me with her. Girl, I thought that was okay. Did y'all see when Mia dipped her coochie in the pool? Mia went down for about a second and a half and dipped that cat in that pool. I said it was probably hot. Um, um, they go out to eat. They went out to eat ribs. Whatever, girl. I said, girl, y'all done got dressed up and girl put on $5,000 Dolce and Gabbana necklaces, girl, metallic, girl, heels, just to go out to the local barbecue shop, Tex-Mex shop. I said, okay, girl, whatever. Um, I was confused by Wendy. Wendy, you did confuse me, girl. I'm not saying that you should be upset at Mia for the rest of your life. That's not what I'm saying. I think because I think sometimes I probably do project, right, because I'm looking at Mia and Wendy were holding hands. I don't know if y'all saw that because I watched the episode twice. Did y'all see them holding hands like pinkies at the table? I said, girl, what in the fuck is this? I'm not saying that you can't move on because these housewife shows about conflict and resolution. I'm trying to understand. We must have missed something because I'm still trying to figure out, Wendy. How do we go from, girl, you at the beginning of the season feeling the way that you felt about Mia at Ashley's house to, girl, now y'all sitting at the table and you holding this a pinky finger. Like I said, girl, I know the show's about conflict and resolution, but girl, what episode did I miss where, girl, y'all have become that close to the point where, girl, I'm gonna hold your pinky finger at the table like we sisters. No, girl, I'm still trying to get over, girl, you attacking me last year. Now I'm gonna be grown enough. I can sit beside you because we're trying to move forward, but girl, we're not gonna be holding them motherfucking hands. And girl, you got about 5 words to say to me before I start thinking about, girl, how I want to whoop your ass. So you better be real careful about what you say to me tonight. Hello? Girl. They started talking about sex and who swallows. Robyn says that she swallows. I'm with Karen. Girl, your man is out in these streets, and girl, you swallowing his stuff. Girl, tell me you a fool without telling me you a motherfucking fool. Mia basically said that she used to swallow. She ain't said, but she said it. Mia said once I got married. So basically, Mia said once G took me out the whole stroll, girl, and I did what I had to do in order to get the ring and a little bit of money, bitch, a lot of shit changed. Yeah, I used to swallow, but girl, once I said I do, I said, bitch, I don't. Okay. Hey. Um, they started talking about eating booty. So all I got from this is Ashley was over there, girl, munching on Michael's girl. She's a munch. She eat it for lunch. I said, girl, I almost threw up. She ain't said, but that's what I got from it. I got that. I got that Ashley was over there was munching on Michael's booty hole. um, Nneka. Nneka tells the girls that she's been trying to get pregnant for the last couple of months. Nneka, but you didn't tell the girls that you 40. You didn't tell the girls that your ass is popping pills and champagne in the morning time. And you didn't tell the girls that your husband has a low sperm count. So I think when you factor in all of that, girl, that's probably the reason why you're having a hard time getting pregnant. Robyn invites everybody back to her room. This is the thing. I think most of these girls, I think Candace can't stand Giselle. I think Giselle can't stand Wendy and Candace. I think that Robyn is mad at Candace. I think she's mad at Wendy, but I don't think she hates Wendy. I think that Candace is mad at Robyn, but I don't think she hates Robyn. I think that Robyn and Candace both feel like the other did them wrong. I'm gonna explain all of this. I think that Mia just hops on a train. Because really and truly, Mia, you really ain't got no issue with nobody. I think that Robyn sometimes follows behind Giselle. So when Robyn invites them back to their room, it's not hard for me to believe that she did it because the truth of the matter is Robyn really don't have no issue with none of these girls. Not anything that can't be fixed. You see what I'm saying? Candace goes back to her room. Everybody goes back to Robyn's room, just not Candace. Giselle leaves. I told y'all. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all think I be pulling this shit out of my asshole. Giselle leaves, and the girls kind of start kikiing and laughing and just making jokes with each other. I guarantee you, if Giselle would have still been in that room, girl, none of that would have happened. I have been saying every time Giselle leaves, the girls can get along. That lets me know they really don't dislike each other. It's almost like big sister Giselle is coming around. So now we got to be mad at each other. Like literally the next day, they went back to being mad at each other. I said, all these heifers are confusing. Every single one of them. It's like when Giselle comes around, they fall right back in line. As just Robyn says that it's confusing because just a couple of weeks ago, Candace was online, basically turned her ass up, and now you in my room. Girl, it's also confusing that girl, you know that Candace was online saying what she was saying, and you still invited her back to your room. It's also confusing that girl, Candace asked to wear your slippers and you said yes. It's also confusing that y'all sitting in the room joking and stuff. But then the next day, y'all get mad, y'all get right back mad at each other. It's also confusing, Robyn. Why is your foot so motherfucking big? Girl, when I say Robyn, girl, what, a size 17? Did y'all see Candace's foot inside that slipper? I said, bitch, is that Juan's girl Adidas? Because goddamn. I said, goddamn, you got a big ass foot, Rob. Girl, what is going on? Girl, it looked like my niece had put her foot inside of my girl Adidas sandal. I said, Robyn got y'all talk about Mia having some goddamn stompers. Bitch, Robyn got a little stomper on her too. But with all that being said, again, I don't think that Candace and Robyn hate each other. They both feel, even if you agree or not, they both feel that they've been wronged by each other. That's why they can still have these conversations. That's why Candace can say, "Oh, girl, can I wear your slippers?" Because she don't hate Candace. I mean Robyn, and Robyn don't hate Candace. They just pissed off at each other. And I think once they have a conversation alone, I think they'll be okay. Unless Giselle tells Robyn, you better continue to be mad at Candace. Candace tells Robyn she would like to talk. This is what I'm saying. Quiet as it's kept. After they had that little, kumbaya moment at the rib shack, girl, production should have stepped in and said, okay, girl, y'all doing good. Y'all laughing and talking. This is what we need to start talking about, having one-on-one conversations. So Giselle, since everybody at the table laughing and talking, I'm gonna need you to say, hey, Candace, do you think we can have a conversation tomorrow? That's how that should have happened. Hmm. And then when y'all get back to that room, Robyn and Candace, one of y'all better say, hey, do you think we can have a conversation, probably if not tomorrow, the next day, or when we get back to Potomac? That's how that should have happened. We need to start having these one-on-one conversations. Y'all hoes don't know what y'all doing down in Potomac. I told y'all the only reason production got their jobs is because they sucked and fucked their way to the top. Ain't no way, girl. The people over at production got them jobs because they're good at their jobs. Because from what I can see, they don't know what the fuck they doing. I don't know shit about producing no show. And I feel like I would do a hell of a lot better job than what they doing. Girl, who is bitch? The next day, Giselle comes to the room and says, back goes to Robyn's room because they all had breakfast. And I think it was Ashley's room. Was it Ash? I think Ashley and Robyn have a room together. I think so. She said, I was not being a good bestie. I left you in a room with people who have been trashing you. To me, I'm sorry. I feel like this is where like she starts to put a battery in Robyn's back. Because girl, truth be told, they were all low key getting along last night when your ass left. They didn't have an issue with each other. They didn't. But now here you come putting a battery in Robyn's back. And here go Robyn. Yeah, because she's been trash talking me for the last couple of weeks. Yes, she has been trash talking you, and you still invited her to your room, and you still told her that, girl, you can wear my sandals. Y'all still sat around and kikied and laughed and giggled. Yes. Ashley wants them to paint their coochies. Really and truly, Ashley really don't have nothing going on. I was in my feelings a little bit because y'all know Ashley. I got a little soft spot for Ashley. Girl, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I got a little soft spot for Ashley because that was my girl. That was my girl. Because Ashley used to eat the girls up. Girl, go back to the beginning seasons. Girl, Ashley used to eat the girls up. Girl, okay? And then when Candace came on, she met her match, and Ashley ain't been the same ever since, girl. Candace always have Ashley rocking back and forth. Um, but the reason why Ashley stopped being my girl is because I started seeing that Ashley does have nasty snake ways. And I was like, ugh. But Ashley don't have nothing going on. And Carlos King was turning her ass up a couple of weeks ago. And I was in my feelings at first, but once I thought about it, I was like, ooh, girl, Carlos low-key was, right? Anyways, Mia says her coochie is pretty. I said, well, bitch, as much as you paid for it, because then you tell us that you went and bought a new coochie a couple of years ago. I said, well, hell, if I had went and bought a new coochie, girl, I wouldn't be afraid to pay mine either. Girl. Girl, I'd probably be looking at it every day too. Hell, it's brand new. Okay. Um, Robyn starts to put on a show. You want to hold me accountable? Hold me accountable. Girl, Robyn, sit your ass down. Y'all know Robyn, girl, anytime Robyn back is against the wall, girl, she starts to put on a whole bunch of extra. Girl. Just like Karen said in her confessional, girl, we don't need to ask you about one because we already know about one. Girl, Karen was tearing Robyn ass up in that confessional, girl. When she pulled that bonnet out. Oh, girl. Robyn says that she didn't want to read the DMs and Juan deletes his messages. Girl, when Wendy said, "Oh, girl," then she looked at that camera. Girl, Robyn, girl, you look like a fool. Girl, let me say something. I get what Giselle was trying to say. Basically, like if you say you trust your partner, then you trust your partner. But at some point, girl, you can't let trust just overtake you and you just look like a motherfucking dummy. Because that's what's going on with Robyn in my honest opinion. I think that Robyn is starting to look like a dummy. Miss Thing. I don't know. I don't know. I do feel like if you can't trust your partner, you don't need to be with your partner. I don't believe in always going through somebody's cell phone and all that shit. Um, if that's the case, then girl, why are you with this person, girl? I'm not about to be going through your cell phone. Either I trust you or either I don't. But bitch, but but girl, I'm not about to. Being that Juan already has a track record of being a cheater in the past, I think in his basketball days, I think that's what they said, right? And now, girl, we have stories of you out here, girl, buying hoes, hotel rooms and shit. I just wouldn't be with him. But I'm also not gonna be like, oh, I didn't read the messages. I didn't want to. No, Robyn wants to live in her fantasy. Robyn, how does the saying goes? Ignorance is bliss. Robyn don't want to know. Robyn is okay. Robyn doesn't want to know because if she doesn't know, then that means it's not true. So if I gotta keep going through this life and acting like I don't know, if I don't see it, I can't confirm it. You see what I'm saying? That's what Robyn is on. I don't remember. I didn't watch season 2. I don't remember. I don't. Shout out to Karen and shout out to all victims. I didn't know that Karen was violated. I never knew that. Maybe I did and I just don't remember. I don't remember seeing it. That's what I meant to say. But shout out to Karen. She was talking about one of the organizations that she's a part of. Bitch. So they went out to eat chicken strips. Girl, when I say I keep telling y'all, it's no shade to the girls on Potomac because girl, they only doing what production is allowing them to do. So Wendy, Candace, and I think Mia and Karen, they went out. They had chicken strips. I think I saw Wendy with some chicken strips or some fried shrimp or something. I said, "Ooh, girl, y'all could have went to a cute little steakhouse. All the steakhouse they have in Austin. Y'all couldn't have went to a cute steakhouse, a cute little Italian restaurant. Y'all sitting down eating chicken strips and French fries and ketchup. Ugh. Girl, a bird flies and lands on the fence. Bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Bitch, what Mia said, that's not your mama, is it? Bitch. Bitch! Bitch, when I tell you I screamed when she said that's not your mama, is it? Bitch, I hollered. Multiple things can be true at the same time. I hollered, I screamed, I thought it was funny. And I don't want to make my review too heavy, but I got to say, like I said, I gotta say it. Girl, I gotta say it. Girl, I gotta say this. Because like I told y'all, when I feel like things need to be said, I'ma say it because I feel like it needs to be said. But girl, I'm not gonna get swept into the whole colorism stuff. Y'all know I stay on Twitter a lot now. I think that it is absolutely weird that last year or the year before last, when Candace said, Yo mama, y'all damn near were writing letters to the President of the United States, girl, to have Candace's social security number disappear. Y'all were upset at the Yo Mama jokes. But then Mia turns around and makes a joke. And I don't see y'all really going up and having a fit like y'all did when it came to Candace. And then y'all hoes wonder why the girls start calling y'all colorist. Again, here's another example of Two people doing the same thing. One happens to be dark skinned, one happens to be a lighter skinned person. And y'all having the smoke for the dark skinned person, but not for the lighter skinned person. Girl, y'all hoes be colorists, not y'all. Girl, but y'all. The people be colorist, and girl, y'all don't want to claim it because who wants to claim to be a colorist? But girl, y'all be colorist. Because y'all are not going after Mia the way that y'all went after Candace. This lady pretty much just said, "Girl, your mama is a witch to her face." Candace, Mia, Wendy, I'm done. That's all I had to say. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into it. Wendy starts to cry because she basically starts to explain the whole shrine stuff. And this is what it comes down to me. This is what I felt like Wendy was saying. I'm a Nigerian woman. You have Nneka who's a Nigerian woman. You done had this lady come onto this show. Girl, she already knows what we face as African women with the stereotypes that people have attached to us when it comes to voodoo and witchcraft and all this shit. And here you come with your black ass coming down to the show, helping push this shit when it doesn't benefit me or you. That's what Wendy was basically saying. Hello? But Nneka want to be on the show so bad that she's willing to just throw all of that shit out there. I feel like Nneka looks like a fool. No tea, no shade. She do. Um, they start talking about the blue checks on Instagram, on Twitter, because the only two that have a blue check is Mia and Karen. Nobody else does. Listen, I used to have Twitter. What is it? Twitter Blue. Before Elon took over, it was on like $4.99, but I got it because girl, I used to want to go back and like correct mistakes, and it gives you like more characters and all that stuff. But it was on like $4.99. And then when Elon came up, I think he started charging the girls $12. But then with the $12, you got a blue check. I got tired of paying $12 because I'm used to paying $4.99, so I just canceled my stuff. But I thought about getting it the other day because girl, sometimes some of the girls be trying to get me together in Twitter, on down to the Twitter, and I can't respond sometimes because I don't have enough characters. I was like, girl, I'm not worried about y'all, girl. But yeah, it does come with a blue check. But like I said, I already had it before the blue check stuff happened. Um, and then once he took over, I just ended up getting a blue check, but I was also paying more money, and so I stopped. Do I think that Karen is? Do I think that Karen be lying all the goddamn time, so you can't really believe nothing that Heifer got to say. But a part of me believes that Karen, in her age, she probably honestly didn't know. I could see her daughter setting that shit up. I could see her assistant setting that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And Karen really honestly not knowing. Mia basically said, "Yeah, I'm paying for mine." But like I said, girl, it kind of like it comes with the fee. Anyways, Mia asks Candace, "Oh, Ashley. Oh my God, Ashley. Ashley ain't leaving Michael. She can't leave Michael because she can't afford that house." She says that the ideal situation would be for Michael to have the kids every other weekend. What the fuck? I guess, girl. So your dad. So basically, they're not. Girl. They not even gonna have a part time daddy. Girl. He's just gonna be a motherfucker who pop in and pop out, girl, once or twice a month. Girl, anyways. Mia asks Candace about the lawsuit between Michael and her. Listen, I think the thing should be brought up. I do. If some shit going on, we're gonna bring all this shit up. Now, how you answer it is how you answer it. I didn't have a problem with Mia bringing up the motherfucking lawsuit because the truth of the matter is, girl, we want to know what's going on with the lawsuit. I also respect the fact that Candace basically told them, "Bitch, I'm not about to talk about no pending lawsuit, girl. Let me tell you something. I'm not no lawyer. All the people and all the lawyers and all the people who know, let us know in the comment section. I personally don't think that it's smart to talk about a pending lawsuit, girl, even with your family and friends. But bitch, damn show not down to the goddamn TV. Hello." And so Robyn says basically, "I just want to know what we can and cannot talk about." Girl, pending lawsuits. I think everybody fucking knows that. Girl, you the one who got your silly ass down to the TV last year, girl, saying more than what your ass needed to say. When you should have just said, Girl, listen. That's Juan's business. I'm not talking about it. Girl, and girl, quiet as that's too much. I'm not talking about no pending lawsuit. Next question. So Wendy brings up Title IX. She explains to us what Title IX means. Robyn, girl, I don't think you going down to the TV automatically made Juan guilty, but girl, I don't think that it helped either. I don't know why y'all be acting like these people don't watch these shows. Girl, the FBI be watching. All people watch the Housewives. Y'all don't remember the FBI watching Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's how they knew Apollo had all that shit at Kennedy's house. Y'all don't remember the FBI popping up down to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City when they was running after Jen Shaw ass? I don't know why y'all be acting like these people. Like, so all I'm saying is like, girl, like Robyn, it wasn't smart. It wasn't smart. It wasn't smart. It wasn't smart. And the fact that you still even talking about it, even in like the fact that Robyn, you still talking about it lets me know, like, girl, are you? It's just not smart. It's just not smart. Full stop. Like I said, girl, I'm not mad at any of the girls for bringing it up, but I want to know what your response is going to be, and your response should be like Candy's response last year. We're not talking about that, girl. That's a legal matter, girl. Like Candy said, girl, I'm not discussing that, girl. Girl, that's a legal matter, girl. That's exactly what Robyn should have said too. But girl, you want to go, girl. Um, and then girl, they go out. Robyn starts crying in the car because Robyn, low key, you started crying because you knew you had fucked up. You knew what Wendy was saying was the truth. While Juan probably didn't necessarily lose his job only because of what the boy said that he didn't do, which was protect him as a student, I think all of that came together. Like they said Juan wasn't the best coach. I ain't gonna say he wasn't the best coach, but they said the team wasn't winning as many games. So even if they were thinking about firing Juan due to his record as a coach, girl, I think once you started to bring in all that other shit, it's kind of like, oh, girl, we wanted to fire his ass anyways. Now, girl, you talk. Now the girl's talking about, girl, you're not protecting them. Now, girl, they say you're around her, you're cheating. Now your wife down to the goddamn TV talking about the girl saying she ain't got no business saying. So I could see all that shit playing into it. Like, okay, girl, we just gonna let her go. Cause girl, Miss Juan, you got a lot going on, sister. Right? Robyn starts crying. I think she started crying because she knew that Wendy was telling the truth. And she knew that Candace was telling the truth. And she probably started feeling stupid. Anyways, girl, that's it. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later, girl. Next week, girl. She said y'all trying to turn me into the villain and I didn't do anything to y'all. Robyn, like I said, and I've said this and I'm going to say it again. Robyn is not as bad as Giselle. I do think that sometimes people, because they have packaged themselves as a duo, that sometimes Robyn, she gets hit with Giselle's daggers, right? But Robyn is not as bad as Giselle. Not to say that Robyn don't do her dirt, because the truth of the matter is all these bitches play dirty, all of them. All of them do dirt. All of them play dirty. You got Wendy down here calling the girls crackheads, girl. You had Candace last year sitting around laughing and kikiing with Ashley talking about Karen's and Ray's marriage. You had Karen, girl, trying to get Candace fired. You got girl Giselle, girl, the list goes on and on and on. All I'm trying to say is all the girls play dirty, all the girls do dirt. But I don't think that Robyn is as bad as Giselle. I just think that sometimes because they package themselves as a duo, she gets caught with Giselle's shit a lot of the time. You people think you the villain because, girl, we know as much as you tried to act like you backed up Candace last year, you really, really wasn't. Full stop. Anyways, I'm gone. This review was way too goddamn long. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.